Action.
You have your toothbrush?
Yes.
Do you have your deodorant?
Check.
Do you have your cozy clothes?
Got that.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Do they your parents, do they know that that I'm black?
No. Should they?
I mean, seems like something you might want to, mention.
Oh, Mom and Dad, my my black boyfriend is coming up this weekend, and I don't want you to be shocked because he is a black man.
You said I was the first black guy you ever dated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah. So this is uncharted territory for them. I don't want to get ran off the lawn with a shotgun or anything.
Okay. Dude, seriously. My dad would have voted for Obama a third time if he could have. And yeah, he's going to want to talk to you about it, and it's going to be embarrassing as fuck, but it's because he's lame. And, there's like a lot of maddening things about them, but they're not racist.
How'd it feel?
Felt good.
Yeah, it felt good.
Yeah,
Like
I think you guys are on the right track.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think the point of this scene is?
Just to show the audience that they're like, we'll try to show the audience that they're like a normal couple.
Mm-hmm.
That everything's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like setting up the fall, like
Yeah.
painting the picture that like this is gonna be great. It's gonna be a great weekend.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So we think you guys are going to have a really romantic, lovely weekend introducing him to the family. You want to have it really warm and friendly and fuzzy, and it's like there's no way anything could ever happen here. It's almost like you guys are in paradise, and it's great. Like there's no racism. There's no anti-Semitism. That doesn't exist in this world. We're all good. Everybody's happy. You're like this cool artist, photographer guy, and you're just this college chick, and you guys are hanging out, and life is good. So the more that you guys keep that on the up and up and the positive, the better. So I guess one thing I would ask Michelle is, why don't you tell him?
On what?
When you say to him, when he asks, he says, do your parents know that I'm black?
Oh, like I could have just said, yeah, they're cool.
Well, yeah. I mean, why do you say no? What do you get out of that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she actually enjoys watching him like feel uncomfortable.
I'm just asking because it would have been a lot easier for you to say yeah, and they totally dig it. They're fine with it.
Yeah, that's a really good point. It just builds up the.
It's because your writer director wanted to build tension.
Yeah.
Because just by bringing it up, and it has not been discussed at home, you're already creating anxiety in your audience. Okay. Because you're just sort of going, it's going to be fine. And we see you, Drew, kind of trying to be like, okay, it's going to be cool. It's not going to be a problem. It's fine. You don't think you want to bring it up but it's fine. But still, it's like planting a seed. And it's a very, very, in my opinion, I think it's a very, very subtle seed.
Yeah.
It's like sort of opening up a tiny little door. It's very small. It's so small that the audience doesn't even see it until they've seen the end of the movie. And then they watch it again and they go, oh, okay, I see where this is, why they did that now. So yes, I think that's the reason. So, it's to kind of throw you off a little, Drew, that, you don't think that it'd be a good idea, like, to say something or no, like it'd be if I was, dating an extremely, extremely religious Catholic and I'm Jewish, and you don't think that, you want to tell your parents that, that I'm Jewish? No, they're fine with it. They're fine. They're fine. I'm already kind of like, okay, hopefully it's going to be cool. Hopefully they won't, have a problem with it. So that's kind of where, yeah, that's what I think it's for. What did you pick for your emotion? I know you guys, this is a brand new technique for you, Drew, but what did you pick for your emotion?
My emotion was, I guess, anxiety of their parents being racist.
So anxiety is your emotion, and your objective is what?
Objective was to find out if her parents are racist and if they know that I'm a black man.
So, I think that the thing is that you want this to be such a great weekend. I mean, you're going away for the weekend to meet the parents, so there's also so much fun in this. It's exciting, it's nerve-wracking, but I think that you just want it to stay positive and great.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably where your objective would be. It's like, I just want things to go really, really great. So when you're in the scene at the beginning and she's asking all these things, it's almost like, I don't want anything to bring me down. I don't want to think about any possibility of anything negative. So, yeah, you got your cozy clothes, you got your toothbrush. Yeah, I got my dinner all right. Yeah. Hey, did you tell your parents about the? No. Oh, okay. I'm trying to keep it positive here because, we're going to like hang out together and, meeting your parents, and you could potentially be my wife. And this is like the first time I'm meeting your parents, and it's a big deal, but does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I think that to find out if the parents are racist is already in the line. You ask,
Yeah.
do your parents know? And she says no. So don't you think that maybe that they? So how difficult? Because when we're building a scene, we want conflict. So the fun of this is watching you try to make this happy when she says no.
Gotcha.
Isn't that hard? That's the fun of it, is watching you try to keep it positive when she says no. Like, you don't think that you want to maybe tell them? No. I mean, what I should say? Hey, mom. By the way, mom, and she, you have this great way, Michelle, this character of putting, of making him feel stupid for bringing up these questions.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, what should I have said? That by the way, he's a black man. Is that what you want me to say? And that happens frequently in the movie, where he kind of asks you questions and you have this way of spinning it and turning it around and making him feel stupid for asking these questions. So you're very manipulative. Yeah. But I also agree with you, Michelle, that it is building tension in the scene. But I think another good thing that you brought up is, part of you guys are obviously sick because you murder people and take out their brain and all the weird stuff that your family does. But maybe you do get a sick pleasure into saying, watching him suffer.
Yeah.
Saying that I didn't tell them. Because later we see that you've done this many times with many different men and a woman too, and this is sort of a thing that you do. So maybe sometimes you tell them that you have told the parents. Sometimes you tell them that you haven't. And you just kind of like, let's see which story I want to play this month.
Yeah. Because it kind of is exciting for her.
Absolutely it is.
Yeah.
I think the fun of it, Drew, for you, again, I like anxiety as your emotion, but the anxiety needs to be about meeting the parents. It's all about the parents. It's all about meeting the parents, and are they going to think I'm okay? And I would not even bring, the race card into it until you say, because I would play it almost like it's so obvious that she told her parents already. I mean, she must have, because that's just something, that I would think that she would have said. And so when she says no, the anxiety is going to go up, and it's going to be way harder for you to keep it nice and happy. And she's going to feel that. And so she's going to pressure you a little bit. She's going to push you and sort of almost like tempt you to be in a bad mood. And you're going to go, no, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's all good. It's all fine. Does that make sense, Drew?
Yeah.
Does that work for you?
Yeah, that works for me.
That works. Okay. And then Michelle, what did you pick for your emotion?
My emotion was also anxiety, and my objective was to make it perfect.
Yeah. So I think for you, your emotion is joy.
Okay.
This is fun. This is like better than any movie or TV show. Like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
This is a game to you.
Drew brought up a good point when we were rehearsing. He was like, it's not your first time. It's
No,
like,
it's many times.
yeah, so it's not like I'm anxious because I've never done it. So
I mean, I can see how you got there, but I would play it more like joy is your emotion and your objective is to savor it.
okay.
Just really take, like a really good meal, like I'm savoring this. Like, this is so awesome.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
savor. I just want to taste every morsel. And all the only thing you have to worry about, Drew, is it's meet the parents. It's meet the parents weekend, and you're totally in love with her, and you just want it to go well. So that's all. That's all this is to you. We're gonna go meet the parents, and I just don't want anything to blow it. I don't want anything to ruin this. And so that's the whole thing that's going on with you. So anytime that anything brings it down, you're just trying to bring it back up and positive, because I don't want to let it go down to the depressing or the negative or the heavy or the weighty. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, on your end, Michelle, don't forget, you're playing a game. So when you ask him questions or when you say certain things, you're always watching him to see his reaction, because you get pleasure from it. Like you're like this weird masochist, sadomasochist. You enjoy watching pain in other people.
Okay.
So you're enjoying watching him react to some of the things that you say. Ready? And action.
Do you have your toothbrush?
Yes.
And you have your deodorant?
Check.
Oh, do you have your cozy clothes?
Got that.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Do they know? Your parents, do they know I'm black?
No.
No.
Wait, should they?
I mean, seems like something you might want to, mention.
Oh, Mom and Dad, yeah, my black boyfriend is coming up this weekend, and no, I don't want you to be shocked because he's a black man.
No, black guy you ever dated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
So this is uncharted territory for them. I don't want to get chased off the lawn with a shotgun.
Dude, seriously? My dad would have voted for Obama a third time if he could have, okay? And he's definitely going to want to talk to you about that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's going to be embarrassing as fuck, but it's just because he's a really lame dad. And there's a lot of maddening things about them. But, yeah, they're not racist.
I have a lot to tell you. I feel like it's much better. Michelle, I feel like you had that sort of underlying, like, he's entertainment.
Yeah.
I felt like that was coming through. And I felt like you were a lot more, happy this time, Drew. I want you to go further with it, though. Like, this is exciting. This is going to be your wife.
Okay.
So, like, this is a really, what's that? Huh?
Even more excited?
Well, again, like, this is going to be your wife.
Yeah.
I mean, she's the one. So, in other words, the more excited you are here, the more fun it is for the audience to see you fall.
Gotcha. In the beginning, when I'm like, yeah, check. If I'm like too happy, well, what I'm trying to say is, like, how do I change it at last moment for her to realize that there's something wrong with me? For her.
What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm nervous about meeting her parents.
Yeah. So what's your question? Can't you be excited and nervous?
Yeah, you can be excited. That was a stupid question.
No, it's not a stupid question at all. There's no stupid question, but I'm just giving you clarity. I mean, you can be both.
Yeah, you can be excited.
What I would say to you, Drew, is that what you were giving me here is called playing the result. In other words, you were playing what you wanted the audience to pick up on their own. Like, let them figure out that you're a little nervous. You don't have to feed it to us.
Got you.
So try to be happy, but you're nervous. So what's your emotion? Anxiety.
Anxiety.
And your objective is to keep things happy, isn't it?
Yes.
So if your objective is to keep things happy, that means the temptation is to start thinking the parents are going to hate me. They're going to hate me for so many different reasons, but I don't want to think about that. I just want to be happy. So I'm going to talk you through it. So take a big breath in and a big breath out and say anxiety.
Anxiety.
Again.
Anxiety. Anxiety.
Stop saying the word and keep breathing heavy. Now after every exhale, I want you to think to keep things happy. Keep things happy. You're slipping into depression. No, I want to keep it happy. Keep it happy. Trying to keep it happy. No more breathing and action. Go.
You've got your toothbrush?
Yes.
And oh, do you have your deodorant?
Check.
Do you have your cozy clothes?
Got that.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just... Do they know? Your parents, do they know I'm black?
No.
No.
Wait, should they?
I mean, seems like something you might want to, mention.
Mom, Dad, yeah, my black boyfriend's coming up this weekend, and I know I don't want you to be shocked because he's a black man.
You said I was the first black guy you ever dated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah, so this is uncharted territory for them, I don't want to get chased off the lawn with a shotgun.
Good, Drew. Keep trying to keep it happy. Keep it happy.
Dude, seriously? Okay, my dad, he would have voted for Obama a third time if he couldn't. But he's
all right, you guys, you can stop. That was great. You're done. That was awesome.
Good?
You're done. Yeah, it's awesome. I loved it.
First handshake.
Yeah, that was a handshake. That was awesome.
Cool.
I loved it. It was a great adjustment, both of you. So
Yo, it's the breathing stuff. Really, it's like it kind of like I don't know how to explain it, but like it really like makes you feel like different.
Charged.
Yeah, charged up.
Yeah, the feeling is, when you're doing this correctly, it's almost like the engine in your car. Like you can't act without it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do act without that breathing exercise and sort of, it's all built on muscle memory, just like baseball. You're training your body to throw the ball the same way you're doing the breathing to train your body to be lightheaded in the scene so that you don't have to breathe heavy to have it there. So you just do the scene and your body automatically makes you lightheaded. So, and what we're doing is we're making the scene more interesting by doing that. It's not that characters always are, lightheaded and dizzy. They're not. But the more interesting ones are.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. We're just making your character more fascinating to watch. So that was great. Really great adjustment, both of you. So I loved it.
Thank you. I had so much fun.